Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be making a blueberry pie, gluten-free and dairy-free, as part of a 4-part pie series to get ready for Thanksgiving. Typically when I cook dairy-free and gluten-free, I don't usually use like gluten-free flours a lot because I like to just focus on eating more naturally whole foods, but it's Thanksgiving, we want to make some good pie, so let me show you what we're gonna do. So that's my oven. I've been preheating to 425. I've got 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. This is the flour that I'm using, and I'm gonna do 2 cups of flour. And then I have half a cup of coconut oil. I put this in the freezer so it would get nice and firm. You want it to be like when you're making a non-gluten-free pie and you want cold butter. So same thing, we're gonna use cold coconut oil. So I've got my sugar, flour, and coconut oil, and I'm just gonna use this pie cutter to just cut it in, mix it up. I'm gonna give it a good stir with my spoon real quick because I didn't stir the flour and the sugar together first. Not that you necessarily have to, but just want to make sure it's mixed in. All right, now I'm going to add my 1 egg. I'm gonna go ahead and beat this first. Okay, that's good. Add in the egg. Then I'm gonna do 2/3 a cup of ice water. I'm gonna start with 1/3 of a cup. Just let it get mixed up first. I'm gonna add that other third. It's gonna be easier for me to just get a glove and do this with my hands. All right, this is coming together. As I'm working this, I'm just kind of picking it up and folding it into itself. Okay, that's good. Now I've got a clean surface here, and I'm just going to add some gluten-free flour. Put this down. I'm just gonna move these dishes. I'm just gonna roll this out. I'm gonna add some flour to my rolling pin because it's sticking a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my spray. This is the one I use, my pan. Spray it really good. This is gonna be pretty crumbly, so I'm just gonna try to roll it onto my rolling pin. And just do my best to get it on there. I don't know if that's gonna work. Got this flat, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get under it. Just kind of let it fold. Probably gonna have to do a little bit of patchwork, but if you've been gluten-free for a while, you're probably used to that. My dough got a little bit too warm. You wanna make sure that coconut oil is super, super cold. All right, so there's my bottom crust. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make the filling. I do have quite a bit of crust left over for the top, which is great. That is just what I wanted. All right, so let's go get started on the filling. When we're ready to put the filling in, we'll make it look pretty. All right, so I have been letting these blueberries strain. They were frozen and I let them thaw. And this is 3 cups of blueberries. Three-fourths a cup of brown sugar. 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. All right, now I'm just going to mix this up and wait for it to boil. All right, this is bubbling, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pour it straight in to this pie here. All right, there it is. I kind of tried to make the edges look pretty. I'm gonna hurry and put the top on and get it in the oven. All right, so while I was waiting for these blueberries to boil or bubble, I put the rest of the crust into the freezer to try to help it firm up so that it would be easier to transfer onto the top, and it did work a little bit, so I'll try and do my best to get it to unroll. Okay, that worked. So now I'm just gonna do a little bit of patchwork on the parts that need help. Pretty close, but do need to do a little bit of patchwork here. All right, do the classic 4 cuts. I'm going to add some, the organic sugar has like the thick coarse. It's like the coarse sugar. So I'm just gonna add that on top. And this isn't like the prettiest, but I think it's gonna be really good. I'm gonna give it just like a little spray of this, kind of like how you would like an egg wash to help it the color, but it's just gonna be a little bit of avocado oil. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. My oven is preheated to 425, and I'm gonna come back after it's done and let you know how long it took to cook. And I'll show you the end result in just a second. Here it is. Sorry, it's night now, so my kitchen's dark. I baked it for 30 minutes on 425, and it is perfect. It's so good. Holding up really well. Just made some vanilla ice cream with coconut cream and my Ninja Creamy to put on top. Let me know if you want that recipe. Yeah, turned out great.